Hello and welcome to another video. This is your Frankfurt preview. I am recording this a day after the Chelsea game, where we lost 1-0 due to a Pulisic goal and a controversial red card. And I've been trying to do my best to do like a Frankfurt research, that doesn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. And basically, tactically, I couldn't find anything online. I couldn't find a video of someone breaking down Frankfurt's tactics. I found a video of that when we were facing Lyon, because I knew Lyon were a possession side. I knew who their manager was. I knew the players they had. But there was no like Lyon matches I could watch. There was none live or anything like that, I don't think. And Frankfurt drew to Hoffenheim this weekend. I think his name is Ivan Ndicka. I've heard of Ndicka because we were linked to him. Because he was a left-footed centre-back, and there was rumours that he was on a shortlist, and he scored on the weekend, and he's banned for the first leg because he got suspended against Barcelona. I think it was a second yellow, and they still won that game with 10 men. They haven't won in their Bundesliga since March the 13th, I think it was, and I was just looking through the fixtures today, and there's not really much to say about Frankfurt as a team, but I couldn't really find much news. But what I did find was they did exactly what the Lyon admin did on Twitter, and they did the typical headline of "Let's hammer the hammers" in German, and I'm not gonna fall for these kind of tactics because I'm very nervous about this game because anyone that beats Barcelona, I know Barcelona are in a bit of a state, but Barcelona's Barcelona, and they were one of the favourites to beat, one of the favourites for this competition. It was them, Sevilla and Dortmund, and they've all been knocked out. And yeah, you got to give them credit where it's due. They play with wing backs. The people to watch out for is Ndicka, probably be there in the second leg. Kostic, I've heard him linked to literally every Premier League club under the sun since I can remember. And I don't know how to pronounce this guy's name, but he's on loan from Dortmund. I'm going to call him Knuf. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Let me know if you're watching this, but he's a winger that's playing right wing back. He's 19 years old, I think, or 19 or 20. And he's having a good season. He scored a great goal against Barcelona in the first leg. And yeah, Frankfurt, just because it's not really fashionable to say they're a good team, and I know we beat Sevilla and Lyon, but that doesn't mean that we should take anything for granted. That doesn't mean we should be able to take Frankfurt for granted, because as I just said, if you beat Barcelona, you should be praised highly. And listen, we can adapt to this kind of game. I don't know whether Zuma's fit. A lot of people are hoping that Zuma's fit for this game. Looks like Diop is definitely out for the rest of the season. Ogbonna's light training, I think. I think Zuma might be in light training as well. There was rumours that he could be sentenced to 5 years in prison for the whole cat incident today, but I'm not sure how true that is as well. But I don't know, to be honest with you. There's no news. There's no injury news, I don't think, from Frankfurt, but it's just a suspension from Ivan Ndicka, who's a crucial part in their left centre-back role. And also, in the Bundesliga, I think you can make 5 subs. So I think they've rested a few players for that as well. They're not doing well in their league, a bit like Lyon. They're in the mid-table area, which would mean that, a bit like Lyon, they're going for the Europa League. But maybe there's some areas we can exploit. I think a lot of the common factor of the Bundesliga teams is that they all play with a high line. And we're quite good on the counter-attack. So if we are able to soak up pressure and play on the counter-attack, maybe that would be used to our advantage. And I think we don't have any other injury news. I think because Lanzini, Bowen and Bryce, I think it was a good decision from Moyes in the end to actually rest them and then give them a few minutes just so they still have some sharpness. Wrap Antonio and cotton ball, as they say. And yeah, I think Moyes made the right decision in the end. I think we were all just as confused as each other when we saw the lineup against Chelsea, but Moyes ended up making the right decision in the end. And it proves we don't have the best of squad depth, even despite 3 of our centre-backs being out due to injury, and Dawson will be suspended for the Arsenal game, so we'll have no centre-backs there. But we can get the best out of a small squad, and only a few managers in this league can do that, especially with all the competitions. I reckon, apart from Moyes, I reckon only Hasenhüttl, and like, only him, he can bring out the best, and maybe Graham Potter and Eddie Howe. But I think David Moyes is the best out of every manager in the league, out of a small squad. If you give him a small squad, he can bring the best out of it. So yeah, I don't know how to feel. I've been when I've been out today, and when I've been laying down on my bed, all I've been thinking about is this game. All I've been thinking about is this game. I actually, it hasn't really sunk in, if that's a phrase, that we're in a European semi-final, and we could actually be in a European final. Now, part of me is thinking, oh my God, we are going to win this. And another part of me is, oh my God, what if we get knocked out? I don't know how you guys are feeling, but that's how I've been feeling this whole time. I'm in quite a good mood. I'm going to be always in a good mood for as long as we're in this competition. But we need to get a positive result at home. The best thing about this is I don't think we'll have the same referee as we did against Lyon. I don't like to use the referees as an excuse, but it was awful, and again, it did kill off the game. But when we first started in that game, when it was 11v11, we struggled. Let's be honest, we did struggle. We struggled at first because as much as they probably did their research on Lyon in the first leg at the time, they probably didn't really know how to handle it. Because it's better, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but when you are preparing for something versus when you actually face it, it's a bit different. It's completely different to the circumstances that are given. And we were taken aback, and then they got Cresswell sent off. Then Dembele gave the wink, and all of a sudden from there we knew how to play against them away from home. Despite the atmosphere probably going to be electric from Thursday, we probably have the advantage away from home because we are an away from home team. Like, it tends to be that the ego thing, or the mindset of when you play away from home, you're a little bit not subdued, but a little bit more pragmatic than you would be at home. When you play on the front foot, we are not a great team in possession. What we just got to do is be direct and play on the counter attack. I'm not sure if Frankfurt are a possession team or not, but because they play 3 at the back, I'm sure it's a little bit more secure than when a team plays 4 at the back in the Bundesliga. But for what I've gathered from the Bundesliga this year is that a lot of teams do play 3 at the back. I've seen it every time. Like, I look on, like, the lineups on Google. I don't actually watch many Bundesliga games. So yeah, that is my thing on Frankfurt. I think their admin, I don't know what, these Bundesliga admins love a bit of banter. It is banter. I think it's a bit boring doing the puns of bursting their bubble and hammer the hammers, you know what I mean? But, yeah, the game's the game. They're playing the game, so we can't really blame them. You're going to be seeing this video on a Wednesday, so when you're seeing this, tomorrow is will be the big day, will be the big game in our history, and yeah, let's hope we can get the job done. I want this trophy more than anything. You know, I'm going to be relentless if we win this, but I don't want to think that far ahead. I don't even want to think about the final. I won't be able to go. Can't afford it. Simple. If we get to the final, I haven't been able to go to any away games this year, especially the ones abroad, because they're very expensive, and I'm still trying to get some money out here. But yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. Like and subscribe. This channel is actually going quite a decent rate in terms of subscribers and views. Let's keep it up. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.